Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 Sweden. So the plan for today is to work on our science. Right now it's really bad, so we have to improve our science per turn. We are not going the typical tech route that I'm usually going, trying to get writing as soon as possible, get my libraries. But we still have, I think, 3 buildings that give us science. We just need to build them. We don't even have to. We don't even have councils in Sigtuna and Helsinki, and also then we can get barracks. And hopefully, in this episode, we'll get forges. So that's another building that gives science. It's only +1 per building, but it's quite a few buildings. So when we build it, hopefully, that will give us science to get. To engineering in time so that we can build the Great Wall. That of course is like the big objective right now. Get the Great Wall before someone gets it and makes the game a lot more painful. Of course, when there is someone with the Great Wall on the map, you know that person is almost untouchable as long as the Great Wall is active. Okay, so where do we start? Let's start with this barbarian here. Get an upgrade. With 1 spearman we should be able to take out the camp without any other help. Then Helsinki is 4 turns away from market. Then we go barracks, and after barracks we need to get another settler. I want especially this city up and running as soon as possible. And what else? Can we somehow get more food in Sigtuna so that we can grow it to size 4 and get 1 settler here as well? The border will grow in 3 turns. Hopefully we get the wheat, then we lock the wheat that gives us the growth. Well, that's the answer. Helsinki, well, Helsinki won't grow for a while. Where's the next border pop? Well, wherever it's gonna be, it will give us food. So then we start growing. And I knew there was one more thing that I wanted to do. I checked the trades, and all we can get for copper right now is 6, which is the maximum that Assyria can afford it to pay. So let's take the trade right away. That will give us, or that will basically almost double our income. Actually, no, it won't. We had 9 gold per turn. I thought we had 7. So that now we are on 15, which is actually quite nice, considering what problems we had 10 turns ago with our income. Having 15 gold per turn is great now. So we also want to get to the unit cap as soon as we can. That's a lot of work. Okay, Archer will wait. Here we need to, we want to heal the spearman first. And now we can end the turn, I think. Go. Oh, by the way, one more thing. Someone asked if it's worth building Petra in Sigtuna. I really don't like Petra in 99% of my games. Then there's the 1% when Petra is top priority, and that's when you get the desert capital with a ton of resources around you. Then you want to go Petra, and it's really important to get it. But most of the time, you just don't get enough tiles that benefit from it. So in this case, even if there was the option for me to get Petra in Sigtuna, and I will show you in a second why I am saying if there was the option. If there was the option to get it, I still wouldn't go for it. I really prioritize just normal buildings. Then 1 wonder that gives me, well, it gives something, but it's just not enough for the investment. 30 turns is a really, really long time. So why I'm saying that, if I had the option, when we zoom into Rio, Brazil has a desert capital, or not desert, but they are next to a desert. So here it is. This is Petra. So they're already working on it. So there's no way I'd get it in time. What are we losing? There is the extra trade route, and yeah, +1 gold on desert tiles worked by the city. Which desert tiles you're working, right? You're working the resources, you're working some mines maybe, and just never enough. You really have to have a capital that can get, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 tiles at least for this to be worth the investment. So we are nowhere near that. The Pathfinder. I think I can check if there is something here. This is an interesting location for a city. I mean, I'm not saying it's good, just interesting. It'd be impossible to conquer. Like, probably right here. Or here, it doesn't really matter. Oh, wait. There are even more hills. What the hell? Okay, well, let's get rid of that camp, get that extra worker. And actually, I don't think that taking this guy will give him prisoner of war. I'm not 100% sure about this, but I think when you take a civilian from barbarians, it doesn't count as capturing him as a prisoner of war. I think he won't have the debuff. But we'll find out soon if I'm right or wrong. Next, I think. Yep. How are we doing here? Finally healthy. Actually, I'm not taking as much damage as I thought we would. Keep going. I can probably even leave the Pathfinder here if I really wanted to. Just keep the Hendex busy until the Spearman arrives. Then we take him out and take out the camp. Now, Stockholm is growing, so what do we want to work? Well, it's 20 turns to grow. We will be working on a settler in 12, so this is not quite not fast enough. If I worked, how long is it gonna take to get this mine? Right in time. It's still horrible though. What about this one? I'd be done in 11 and we wouldn't grow at all. Ideally, of course, getting one extra citizen before we finish, or right when we finish the barracks. That's not gonna happen. I could maybe wait with that settler until I get to size 5. So that means working this, and if I worked this tile, I would get down to 16. It would take me, what, one more turn? 2 more turns? 2 more turns to get the buildings. But it doesn't matter. Or does it? What would I do for the remaining 4 turns then? 14, 2 turns actually. Is there anything else that I could do to line it up even better? Probably not. Yeah, sure. Let's go for the growth. We will grow this to 5 before we start working on the settler. So what now? We don't have access to quarries yet. Maybe we can start pre-building roads. We can do that. That's one option. Or we can get farms here, because that's all river tiles. These are going to be decent tiles, plus it's going to buff up at least this wheat. Yeah, let's get those farms, I think. Need more food. Once we are done with all the settlers, we'll have to like force feed Stockholm to catch up. I'll probably have to send like 3 caravans with food, plus all the food from these farms. Okay. How are we doing up here? 4, 20. How are you doing? 12 turns. Next. You should be still fine. Border growth. That's from Zictuna. Oh, that's unfortunate. I really thought it's gonna grow this way. Why would it grow here? The value of both these tiles should be the same because it's on floodplains. Plus, this one has a resource, so actually this value should be higher. 9, 15, 5. Here, it's... Actually, it's not a huge difference. So we can work this tile next and start working on the settler. And I can just give this tile to Helsinki, but first I want to finish the monument. Or how long would it take the city to grow if I switched? 8 turns, 7 turns then for the monument. It's actually not too bad. Okay, fine, let's switch right away. Next. Excuse me. Barbarian camp discovered. Really? Oh, up here. That's a bit too far. And another barbarian. I think the Pathfinder did his job. Now the Spearman has to take over. Next, just gonna heal up the Pathfinder, send him back again, and we'll finally do some exploring. There is Petra gone. Let's go into the city. Go, go, go. We are going after this camp. Next. There is the monopoly on copper. Could have gotten it 1 turn earlier if I was paying attention. Oh well. Now, how long is this gonna take? Once again, 17 turns. So we probably want to send this guy to build the farm. You can get your kill. And keep going, guys. Bonus yields in Stockholm. How are we doing on the religion? 92 turns. That's still a very long time. Roman Forum in Rome? No. Roman Forum for Maya. Okay. Next. So you're waiting 6 turns, then we start training a settler in Zictuna. And it would be great if we started spawning some barbarians down here. I'm actually surprised with raging barbarians that we didn't spawn a single camp here after the initial few. And that it didn't even spawn here. 1 spawned here and that's it. Okay, go. Next. You want copper. You don't have money though. Well, he's offering the full value basically. He wouldn't pay 5. The question is, do I want to accept 4? I think I want to try get more from someone else. We are still not done with copper. We'll get more, of course. There's another one that we can get pretty soon. And is there another one somewhere? No, until we get this one. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How much are you willing to pay? That's much better. So can I get 6 from you? I can. 24 gold per turn. Looks good. Speaking about the money, let's get the remaining upgrades. That should be all. Zictuna size 4. Let's lock the silver. And barracks will have to wait. We want that settler after barrack. After council. Oh, there was also a suggestion that I should maybe prioritize a city here, close to America, as like a bridgehead for the attack on America. That should be the first war, but I don't want a city. Let's say this is like a mountain range almost, and I don't want a city on this side of the mountain range until I'm ready to fight, because this is just plains everywhere, and it will be a nightmare to defend with this. Well, I can't even say army, with just the few units that we currently have. So if I get the city here, it's gonna be right before I declare on America, so that I get the city, move all the units to the city, and then use it as the like launching point for the attack, and then we'll have the option to return into friendly territory for healing. But for now, this can wait. This really is not like a super high priority for me. And if America gets this city, I think I can easily take it. Again, this is just plains, so I can attack from this side. I think quite safely. There is enough room for the units here to move around. I'll just have to secure the northern flank a little bit, but it should be fine. So I'm not too worried about that. Okay, do we send the Pathfinder out, or do we value the extra culture more? I think I want to explore. Go. How much damage can we do here? Enough. Next. Get that farm, please. Indonesia has monopoly on cloves. And we can get tribute. Golden production for border pops and culture from tributes. And so just a golden production. Oh, wow. Fortify. Next. Do we get attacked? Yes, we do. Hey, that's not fair. Barbarians upgrading their garrison. If I stay here, I could go this way, but then I'm risking taking even more damage. No. We don't have the extra movement speed here. And there could be some more barbarians now. That's a bad idea. I'll just move back. Heal again. This is unfortunate though. And I can't really afford to move the spearman out, because if I do that, there'll be a barbarian coming like right after I moved away. That's how it works. And I'll probably lose those copper mines. What is this? Oh, okay. One turn. Would anything change? Still one turn. How much would I have to pay for another spearman? Too much. Because I think I'm gonna need the second spearman here. First one will attack like twice, then they will have to switch and the other one finish it. Because I don't think I can take this camp against the fortified spearman. Next. Or can I? Such a bad idea. Next. Embassy. Want embassy. Not yet. Just wait until I get my own, or until I get access to embassies. Then we can trade 1 for 1. Do we want to attack the horseman? Yes. So, is there a barbarian here that's gonna kill me when I take the camp? Because if there is, I'm just gonna lose the settler again. Nope, that's not gonna work. If I attacked... It's also too much damage. I have to expect a spearman here. Do I see a, like the top of the mountain? This should be a mountain actually, here on the edge of this tile. I think that's a mountain. So hopefully there is nothing. If I have to lose something, I want to lose the Pathfinder, or want. I'll try to lose the Pathfinder. There we go, okay. Take the unit. Let's see if it has... See, it doesn't have prisoner of war. Even though it was originally a Brazilian settler, I didn't capture the unit. I liberated it, so that's why it doesn't have prisoner of war. Next, Syria and Morocco now friends. Morocco is doing real well. More barbarians. So where do we send this guy? I think now it will be time to start building roads. Or not building, pre-building roads. You have to return to the city. The horseman is running, unfortunately. Fortify. Maybe he'll return next turn. Sometimes they do that. And we have 200 gold. What are we gonna do with 200 gold? Buy another spearman or buy another archer? We have 2 archers. Yeah. I think this game is gonna be a lot more about frontline units and siege weapons. Let's wait 1 turn, then we're gonna buy the spearman in the capital, I think. And we could try to send him north, maybe take this camp if we get lucky. Congo. Where? Oh, here, so close. What do you want? Kill the camp? Well, that's a well-timed quest. For the archer, we want accuracy because we want to get the range first. There we go. Barracks finished. Now we need 4 turns before we can start working on the settler. Which means we have time to get the archer. Great. Perfect. Or perfectly lined up. You are done with this farm. Excellent. Let's get the bonus for the wheat. And I wanted to buy the spearman. Nice. Next. Should have probably checked the spearman just in case he had some extra movement through deserts. No, he has just extra damage to horses. Go. Is there anything else? No, and I probably want to buy this copper as soon as possible so that I can buy the iron as well. Maybe when I buy the copper, the border will grow automatically because the value of this tile, or like the cost of this tile, should be lower than the hill resource. This is just a flatland iron. Next. Fortify. Go. Classical era for Indonesia. It's the first one? No, it's not. Oh, first one. Not first one. Last one. Classical. Well. But we are almost there. We are 4 turns wide. What I should check is which tags are gone. 232, so many people going for mathematics. 242 and 236. How many tags do people have? 13. We have 9. 11 for America, 12 for Brazil, 13, 12, 13. Oh, it's not that bad. And another horseman. He will be able to get to the archer if I go for the camp first. So let's attack and fortify. What about you? Can I go this way? No, I can't. I could maybe sneak around the camp this way. I'm working this tile, so I probably should improve it first. How long is this gonna take? 3 turns. 3 turns. Okay, fine. I guess I can go south. This guy will start working on the road, and these two, one can then get the deer, and the other one will help with the road, I think. Next. Okay, can I kill the horse now? Yes. Next turn we take the camp. Let's invest 1 turn into the caravan, I think. Next. Okay. How much influence do we get? 59. That's a militaristic city state. You are neutral. I'd be worried getting the alliance even. Okay, 8 turns. Can we get it lower? Still 8 turns. There's no way I get it lower than that. Oh, no. Still 8. So I want to get the gold every turn. Just curious, if I lock the market, now it will be 9. If I lock the market and... No. So if I wait here, I might be able to make it. I want to get the Pathfinder through safely. I could just run and hope there isn't a Barbarian on the other side. But I don't want to do that. Okay. Next. We need mathematics for engineering. Do we need any of these? I don't think so. We want construction first. We get anything interesting from masonry? No one has masonry yet. So there is a tiny chance that we could get a terracotta army. +10 culture when you destroy an enemy unit in battle. They changed it quite a bit. Increases military unit supply by 5. Tile improvement construction speed increased by 20%. So that's... Did they remove it from pyramids? Yeah. But someone is gonna have it. We are like 2 tags away from it. But I think I'm still gonna do it. Even if we just get arenas. And actually, watermill is also great. So I think I'll try to get masonry first. Have the off chance of getting terracotta army somehow. If we can't, then we just get watermills and arenas, and we can delay the composite bows. That's not like a super important upgrade. We are not declaring on anyone yet. Then we go engineering. After engineering, I don't have a choice. I have to go writing. I can't go like forever without libraries. And then we'll see. Then we could go steel, get long swords, maybe steel physics, and that would be our. Then we would declare our first war. Because these 1, 2, and 3, these are the important upgrades. You don't care about crossbows that much. So we can probably delay machinery, we can grab education before that. Next. You want embassy. I know that you guys all want embassy, but I'm not selling. Religion founded. How many are still available? 4. But I think they'll start now disappearing very quickly. There is a promotion. This actually might be worth chasing. Okay. How long until we get another tile? 22, 11 for Helsinki. How long is it gonna take you? 7 turns. And how do we want to connect these cities? Here. here. And here. I could build this road this way, honestly. And then be one tile away from this connection. How is the settler doing? 4 turns. And 7 for this one. Where do we send this guy? Because that's gonna be the city in the plains. And this one is definitely gonna settle here. So you know what? Let's keep the archer here. We're gonna need an escort. Next. Oh, hey, Mount Kailash. That is a city-state, yeah. I'm surprised that Brazil doesn't have a city here already. Look at that city! Holy crap! Triple horses, bison, stone, marble, gems, wonder, and we don't see some tiles to the north still. Brazil? Hello? It's possible that he tried to send the settlers this way and that the barbarians stole all of them. But holy shit, this city. It's actually double bison. Huh. It's just a little too far for us. I mean, eventually I will have a city here. One, two, three. I guess you'll have a city on this tile. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's good distance. If I was here, I'd be able to reach this cattle, but I wouldn't be able to reach the sheep then. So yeah, I think I'll settle down here. This could be our Neuschwanstein city. Where do we move next? We are still trying to find the horseman, but I have a feeling he might be dead. Next. America is sending caravan to us. Hey, Samarkand. You want me to destroy a barbarian camp? Which one? That's quite far away. But... damn it. We'll probably have to go around. Never mind. Hey, Antwerp. You also want me to destroy a camp. That's also pretty far away. And another one also wants me to destroy... Ooh, that's 2 city-states that want me to destroy the same camp. That's probably worth it. Okay, let's start pre-building that road. Let's play 2 more turns until we get the settler. I have monopoly on citrus, good for them. $45. Okay, so let's do some scouting. I want to see how difficult it's going to be getting to this camp. It shouldn't be that difficult. There are quite a few spearmen, so these random horsemen should die. If we get lucky, you might be able to even like snipe one of them with the Pathfinder. Yeah, so we'll have to do for now. Next. Kabul. And Kabul also wants me to destroy a barbarian camp. So that's 3 city-states asking for the same camp. That's what I call value. Okay, so let's get there. I thought that I would first destroy this one, but that's friendship with 3 city-states for 1 kill, so I have to get there as soon as possible, because there's a small chance that the city-state somehow destroy the camp without my help, and yeah, that would be quite unfortunate. Okay, now why am I not working this tile? Because I just lost 1 population. This looks good. So what do we want to get next? Probably a forge. After barracks, or maybe even before barracks, honestly. And I may even pay for it. Forges are like really, really high value for us. It's gonna be forge in the capital after the settler. And the barbarian is gone. I'm actually surprised that it was Budapest destroying the camp, not one of these two. And it seems that Brazil is gonna have some problems with Morocco. Okay, fine. So we are done with this episode. I think it still looks good. I mean, we are last now. We really are not developing that fast. But it's not that bad either. Our neighbors are not that strong. If we were sitting next to Indonesia and Assyria, yeah, then I wouldn't be happy. But America is not doing that well. Brazil is not doing that well. They will have problems with Morocco soon, I'm pretty sure. So it's unlikely they'll be able to develop any faster. So that still gives us some easy early wars. Once we take both of them, then we can catch up with the leaders, I think. Also, you have to remember that our spike comes in the in the mid game around here. See, there's Carolians, and here is Hagapelita. So until then, we really don't have anything to work with. So yeah, this episode is over. I hope that you liked it. I hope that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.